backdrop, we are across the East River in the fabled borough of Brooklyn, New York. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Black Knights of Brooklyn. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got into the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Come on.
Richardson going right to the air. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 4 catches, 56 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. There he goes, right side. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. It's Eckler again. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Especially with the get-up you got on enjoy it.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Sunglasses.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Conditions out there. I don't know if a defender slipped or what, but he had a man wide open, and that's a bad one to miss on. They don't come a whole lot easier than that one right there.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Richardson back to throw it. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell, and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins.
At this point,
throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. You look at this Bears defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means this is going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Let's take it inside his own 40. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Bears take over. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done to get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct. How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early, but they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got to sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here too after a good stop. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 13 carries, 67 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Switch.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. Runs over, and he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They get 9 out of that one. As a result, the drive continues. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he's going to get a gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And now they'll shift things around. That's complete yet again to Thornton. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. 0 hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke run. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
From the red zone now, Rivers sliding out of the pocket. And he gets this to Thornton, and he'll be out of bounds. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Harris will take it in. Touchdown.
How nice isn't that? With a guy like Najee Harris in the backfield when you get down near the goal line. He can use his 230-plus pound frame to just get you those tough yards, and he finishes things off here with a touchdown run.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better. The punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
.2 for
Richardson looking to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On third down, here's Richardson. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Najee Harris with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Black Knights are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 now the game.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field. And we check the rushing numbers so far here into week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
And strong running here in the first 2 plays of the drive. He's got another first down on a gain of 12. 46 yards rushing for him. Now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
That's crazy.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Gets it quickly outright to Fulton. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 41, this is second and a yard. Harris running straight ahead. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Out of bounds.
Rivers now.
Man, what are y'all doing? That needs to go to the park.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
On second down, this is Harris. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Beach outside. This is the fucking park.
Throwing, Rivers.
That's the water.
Touchdown. Tyquan Thornton. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Black Knights go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put.
There he goes, left side. And just shutting him off there. Shreds into the stiff arm. A big play there on the catch and run. 69 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That's a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball that they want to fix immediately.
So no gain on the play, and that'll set up 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
You get that one.
Back to the air with Richardson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. From 6 yards away. And the Bears have got it back to within a score.
It's only season 3, but
2K said, if you want that, you ain't paying nothing else. You're giving us all your time and money.
Touchdown at 21-14. Patterson back out there to send this one away.
Oh, my God.
Here we go.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field. So far, been so good this season. Well on his way, as you see, to a 1,000-yard campaign. Is he almost having the type of year to where you say, let's let him get his and we'll control everything else?
That's one way to go about it. Personally, I go about it differently. I'm taking on the bullet. I've got to, because he gives his team an identity and confidence. And if we slow him down, now guess what? Everyone starts looking at each other like, who's going to make a play? Because he's made all the plays so far. So I have to go get him first. Build my defenses towards shutting him down.
Good luck. I mean, not many teams have been able to do it. We'll see. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Richardson to the air on 1st down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. That's Drew Sanders who got in there and dropped him. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a 1st down now, playing behind the sticks.
Richardson's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Richardson looking to throw this. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
What in the world, Craig?
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick six.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And the Bears going to take over now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. 35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down. Richardson to throw again after the pick six. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Richardson out of the shotgun. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now on 4th down, honors the punt team sending this one away. That's taken on the 25.
I killed it.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The offense back out there at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation that they decide to take a shot. Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
A quick throw complete to Chark. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Here.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half, Rivers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the
message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter.
Excuse me.
Let's go. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They run the option on second down. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That second down play nets a -4. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. He's going to keep this again. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to fourth down.
A 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
Kenny so swaggy. Gavin so swaggy. Throw too tough.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
On the ready. And the Bears first down.
First and 10, it's Richardson. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
The Stainers.
Stainer brothers.
Ready, go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Shoulder do.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
3rd and 1, Richardson to throw.
Rick Stainer.
Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
But plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Reek Woolen in on the stop. We're just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 5. And he's going to use his legs here. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. An option handoff given to Harris. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a 1st down.
4th down, Rivers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that that call now might get the fans back into this one.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Najee Harris with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Black Knights have opened the lead up to 30. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He finds Smith and Jigba. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good game and a 1st down.
Actually, I'm in the 3rd quarter.
Down there, but it's incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and he's just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every
play. 48 hours.
That might be
So when they got to play.
9 yards, and that leaves him just
that part
short,
too.
so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, I know y'all got leniency, but I was just saying what was the 3rd?
Yeah, it's a 48. But in this case,
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn. The offense on third down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
What's wrong? Your leg hurt? What you do to it?
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
He was a bad basketball player when I got there.
Again, it's Richardson. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes he just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Chicago. Jackson Smith and Jigba. 44 yards. And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is down to 24.
Oh, my.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense as they try to finish things off in this 4th quarter. And that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run again with Harris. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Good gain there on 1st down, and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
Yeah, not in any rush offensively. Here's 3rd and 3. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. 102 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out the game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Ball placed at the 45.
Oh, my God, he won't let me throw the ball, bro.
And they run with Harris off the option. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red
How
zone at the
did he
20-yard
pick his
line.
play?
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. An option handoff given to Harris. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Holding offense.
So that time they got
not
the
even
left
over
guard
there.
with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. Now an option play on second down. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
They're in a spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put up the boxing gloves and start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. A pitch back. And a loose football. And this is going to get out of bounds through the end zone, and that will go as a turnover as the defense will get it at the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
This motherfucker.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Looks like they'll move things around here.
Them hands is sassy.
Rivers here to throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
W game play.
Maybe he meant plan. Maybe he meant W game plan. He's like, look, man, I ain't got time to decipher shit. Is that a compliment or not?
On the give, this is Harris. Powers through it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 37 yards rushing for him now as he's toted it 21 times. And the timing a bit off that time as that falls to the ground. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And down inside the 15 he goes. And quickly they get to the line. From the red zone now, Rivers rolling to his right. He gets it complete to Harris. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down.
All defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
They'll try the right side with Harris. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Sharp's got it left side. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Put a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but